Alright guys, so this is war number 2. We are against SGA-1. For this one, I had Doom, AA, I don't even remember the third right now, I think Warlock. So this first fight is against Doom against Nova. Doom isn't the best right now because of Conduit, but luckily he's not a Conduit defender, so I can still absolutely slaughter Nova with Doom every time. I did use a Power Start 1 boost. That's mainly for the next fight, but I just figured I may as well have it on for both. So, gonna drop that special 3, and fight's pretty much over already. Doom is just super safe in general, so always happy to use him when I can. Do a little combo here at the end. I think he dies before I even finish it. Yeah, so that is that Nova done. My next fight is gonna be against Hulk. He has a Conduit defender. Warlock will shut down the region and everything. I just need to make sure to keep a infection up. I do kind of mess it up this fight, so you'll be able to see that and kind of know what not to do. So there I started out with a parry. I make sure not to punish because the masochism is on this node and I don't have a wags. So I'm gonna be doing my combos, I think, for some reason. Drop a special 2. I do have a tech power back boost on. I just wanted this fight over as fast as possible. With him being Conduit, I really don't want to be in here longer than normal. So the goal is to just spam special 2s. He's gonna be regenning. He's gonna be triggering his immortality once he does go to 0. But first you got to get him there. So just doing full combos. Watching the trying to keep an eye on his power. I don't want to do it a special 2. I can dex it. I just don't really want to deal with it. And now he goes unblockable and immortal. So this is where I messed up. I used the special 1. I did it to buy time on immortality, but I should have just waited because now they took off my infection and he regened all of that. So now the goal is just to get it back up as fast as possible and kill him. So now the infection's back up. In hindsight, would not have done that special 1. I would have just played safe and danced around. But, I mean, in the end, it's not a big deal. It's just not the proper move. So, there, Hulk goes down. And that was the end of my section 1. And I still have Mixed Master. So, I have Mixed Master. If you watch my last video, you'll see this is where I died. Except it was to a Nick Fury. So, I was nervous for it. Not because the node is hard at all. It's just the last one was so bad. I just did not want anything remotely similar to that. Wanted to, just turn it around, hopefully. So, I am assigned AA for this fight. I have a Wags on there. This is an amazing matchup. So, you just have to know how to fight Mortal. I did use the Invuln boost just in case it doesn't go my way with AI. But I don't think it gets used. There you'll see a little bit of a lag, but it's not a big deal. And you can just see he's just dropping. Right there, it's kind of a little funny thing. With Wags, you can parry heavy. Without Wags, though, if you go to punish the Nero, he will evade. So what I did was kind of a risky move. I held heavy, waiting for it to expire, the stun from the Nero, and then as soon as it did, I let it go. I did have no section 2. I do have this Hulkling on conflictor. As you can see, I'm boosted super up. I was really nervous for this fight, actually. I'm just not very experienced against Hulkling in general. But my officer did give really good notes on it, so I felt pretty confident going in. Still just nervous, though. So, I don't really know too much about Hulkling, like, as a defender, which is funny since I have one at rank 4. But it's fine. So, try not to really do the same hits in a row, just because of the node. And here, I use a special 3, and I think it's decent damage. As you can see, though, I'm losing health-wise, which is funny. I think it's like that a bunch this war. Oh, yeah. Did no damage. Not decent damage. Because I did it with an indestructible up, I'm assuming. It's fine, though. You'll see I kind of make that mistake more than once, too, with the indestructible right here. He's indestructible for the first few hits. The last part does do a hit, though, so it does some decent damage since I had that Fury up still. I think here I just opt to go for special 2s now. Luckily, his specials are super easy to just not deal with. So I do another special 2. It goes indestructible. I am getting close to the corner here. I did use the invuln boost for this fight. That is a good thing to kind of note. I do dex that last hit since he went unblockable. Get a nice little light intercept because he's unblockable. And the fight is pretty under control here. I think here soon I'm just going to decide to push him to a special 3. I don't want to let him hit my block really, and I don't know his special animations well enough to dex it against the wall really. I did have those nice wall dexes right there though. Eat the special 3, not a big deal. And then I think I used my special 3 once I see that the indestructible is not up. And I think the fight is pretty much over as soon as this is done right here. Yep. So that was my war. Nothing too crazy long. Again, that Hulkling fight was fun though. Super cool. We did win that war actually, so we are 1-1, and we are going to keep pushing for that Masters. Thank you guys so much for watching.